Have you ever played that game when you go into a cornfield, you enter on one side and you go right, then you go left, then you go forward, then you find that maze does not lead you anywhere. And then you have to come back, come out again, step back, and go through a different route, trying to find your way to the other opening. Now, that game is very fun to play if you're playing as a child, but that game is not that much fun when you play it with your real estate transactions. What do we find out in the market? Almost 90% plus clients are playing that game with their real estate transaction. But because there is a lot more riding in their transaction in terms of money, properties, heavier risks, etc., it ends up becoming very stressful for them. Let me give you a real life example. A client may have a property to buy, another property to sell, then they have two mortgages they want to look after. Then they also want to see if they can mine some equity that they've been building in their homes. Oh, by the way, before they sell here, they have to do some upgrades which need to stay within budget and make sure they're maximizing the value for what they're selling and what they're moving in. That also may need some couple of changes and need to do some updates there as well. And by the way, kids have to be out of school, and for my work situation, I have to do it within a certain day, and I have certain amount of money only, and I have to make everything work within this kind of money, this kind of credit, this kind of approvals from the bank, etc. That's what I call being in a maze. Now, because most clients cannot fully comprehend everything that's going on, there is not enough clarity around that subject. They end up either missing the opportunities at many steps, or they end up leaving the money on the table that they could have grabbed. In either way, it costs them money, it costs them time, it costs them peace of mind. So we solved that problem with something called is the straight line thinking strategy. And it's part of our SMART system, is where we sit down with two tools called pen and paper. And we really carefully create a plan. We create a step A, step B, step C, step D, step E, based on the outcomes you're trying to achieve. And that way, our clients feel a lot more in control, a lot more clear-headed, and they're able to maximize each step. If you have never done that type of strategy, I'll encourage you to sit down by yourself with a pen and paper, or utilize our service and we'll help you go through that. Until next time, my name is Sat Manju from Sat Manju Real Estate